Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to Construction Simulator on the European map. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and please subscribe for this and many more videos. We are in between jobs right now. We're gonna have to look at the campaign finale, and we basically just have two more jobs before all of the major campaign jobs are completed. Let's see, let's go up to high job scope. I'm going to accept. I'm going to be really sad if we don't get like another major DLC soon, because I'm running out of things to play. What? Just like spawned inside of a... Well, actually, I didn't spawn there. Whatever that is, the pallets or something. All right, museum director, what do you have to say for yourself?
The Roman amphitheaters had almost perfect acoustics, and the performers could be heard well, even without microphones. Of course, nowadays we have impressive technology, but the problems remain the same. There is little space here, and most assuredly many noisy spectators. After a long discussion, we came to the conclusion that a steel grandstand must be built that can withstand bad weather and form the upper end of the grandstand system. I can hardly wait to see the final result. Good luck.
Okay. What do we have first? Speak with me. Oh. Ooh, we got to fill a hole in. All right. Where is our bulldozer? Oh, cool. We're going to have a straight line. Maybe. All right. I think we need to pitch the blade down a little bit more. We're not pitch it down, but have it slightly below the surface. That doesn't seem to be helping. But we'll see what we can do here. I got a complaint. I'm just going to address this briefly. I got a complaint the other day about the fact that I mentioned time in my videos, like I'm running out of time, or you know, this, that, and the other thing. And I just wanted to know if it bothers anybody. You know, when I do my videos, I do very free-form videos. And I don't... You know, I like to play the game and let you guys watch my style of playing. So I don't always want to be thinking about the time in videos, but at the same time, I'm going to say the word time a lot. At the same time, I don't want the videos to be 2 hours long or 8 hours long or however long. And so, you know, I try to set an arbitrary limit of, okay, I'm, you know, done recording. And so I will check my time as I play. It's something that all YouTubers do. As a matter of fact, over the years when I have watched other YouTubers, gaming YouTubers, which I don't actually do all that much because I don't... I never want to be accused of copying other YouTubers. I am myself, I am me, and And I don't like to copy others or even be accused of it. So I generally don't watch too many because the behavior of others will influence, you know, what I do in my videos. And that's true, you know, if you've got 1 subscriber or 1 million. People try to emulate success, and that just kind of goes with the territory. Anyway, I've heard many times, many YouTubers over the years talk about time in their videos. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think so. Even on the radio, you know, we're out of time. We'll see it in the next one. Happens all the time. No pun intended. I just thought that was kind of weird and very nitpicky. Maybe not weird. That's a strong word to use. But yes, definitely nitpicky. And am I being... I guess my question for you guys is, am I being too harsh with my own personal assessment, or should I be more sympathetic to the opinions of others? Or should I just keep doing what I'm doing and ignore the noise? That's probably the way I'm gonna go. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I'm relatively successful about it, and or relatively successful with it. And so yeah. I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna bring this guy in. I don't even remember the big hole being there. Was that where the tree was? Is that where the big tree was? What? Wait, what am I doing? I'm trying to drive it like the bulldozer. That is so weird. Meh. Oh, nice. I make a big rut there, but then as soon as I get over here, it's like, nope. Wait, oh, we have to flat. Okay, so we actually have to flatten the area completely. Great. So we are gonna have to just push all this dirt off, I guess. that even... Well, no, I need to go lower. Can't tell what's going on. Ugh. Okay, 94. $96. Yay! There we go. Oh no. Okay, the dump truck is there. I wonder how much of this we're gonna have to excavate, like actually excavate. Well, I'm going to find out. So you just be prepared. Let's jump out. We're going to take the coffee break. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. I hope I don't take too much time sipping my coffee. Yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna let it go. No, I will. I will. I don't really care that much. Wait, I thought that was at the yellow line. What the heck? Another reason why I have to think about time in this episode is I've got some food in the oven that I want to take out, and it's probably going to be done soon. I don't know what time. Actually, I need to be listening for my oven going off. I guess if, you know, I start smelling smoke and, you know, fires and stuff, like, you know, then I'll know it's done. Okay, there's the bottom there, so this isn't too terribly deep. 11. I feel like this is going to take a long time. Gonna listen for my oven here. Whoops. All right, 20%. So we're getting it done. Oh. Let's see. Is he full? Yes. Oh, so we had a tornado in the area the other day. Yes. Well, not yesterday. Well, I guess it was technically yesterday. Yesterday morning, really early in the morning. We got a tornado warning. Luckily, it wasn't too close to me. It was probably about maybe 10 or 15 miles away, but because of the proximity, I guess, I get the warnings on my phone. It's still quite concerning. I was kind of sitting outside on my porch. I don't remember exactly what time it was. Maybe 1:30 or something in the morning, and I was just kind of watching the clouds move by because there was a really cool lightning storm, and I love watching lightning. I just find it fascinating. And so, you know, I was just thinking to myself how gnarly the clouds looked. But as far as I could tell, it wasn't, you know, it didn't end up being serious. So, at least I hope. 31%. So we're almost a third finished with this. We're actually supposed to get some pretty severe weather later today. Originally they were saying it was going to be in the morning, but nothing happened in the morning. And so I guess it's all going to hit us this afternoon or this evening. I've always been fascinated with weather and watching the weather radar and things like that. Okay, I swear. Nope. And there it was. Okay. Let's go in this direction, I suppose. Well, actually, let's see. Let's go around here. And maybe this will help us clear more. More of the damage path. So I guess this is going to be the foundation of the grandstand. I still have real problems putting like a steel grandstand in front of a castle. In front of the castle, you're going to be driving in, and the first thing you're going to see is the back of this big ugly grandstand. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Okay, we've got solid green there on the side. Good. %41%. Like, come on, let's go down. I've got the blade pointed down as far as it'll go. Or the bucket. I guess it's a bucket, not a blade. Ooh, it was full. Do 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 do. So I'm finally feeling normal again, slightly, as much as I can feel normal, I guess. I had to go to the dentist yesterday, and yeah, I had to get some fillings, which is always fun. Not. And they're like, oh yeah, we added this, this, and this on. And so it was like an extra $300 over what they had quoted me originally. And I'm just like, that's more than like I get paid from YouTube every month. And so I guess like I'm glad I'm fairly good at saving money, because I know like the next couple months I'm not gonna have to worry about I'm not gonna have to worry about, you know, groceries. You know what's crazy? I looked it up, and for like, I put all my groceries on a single credit card, and then I pay it off every month. I'm sorry, Dave Ramsey. I know you hate credit cards, but that's how I utilize credit cards. You know, it's not like I don't have the cash. I just choose to utilize the credit cards. If that's debt, then it is what it is. Anyways, so I looked, and you know, to look up to see exactly how much I spent on groceries, and I think that card, it has a really weird billing cycle period. I think it's around the 15th of each month. So it'd be like June 15th to July 15th. And it was, I think it only came up to $222. Do I have it sitting here? I don't think I have it here in my office. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I only spent $220 on groceries. And I think I eat pretty good. And I, you know, maybe like once a week. Sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on if I find a really awesome recipe that I want to make a lot. You know, I might order something. I might order a pizza, or I might go get carry out somewhere. But yeah, like, let's see. Yeah, about a week and a half ago, I got Chipotle. And then it's been a few weeks since I ordered a pizza. I don't really remember the last time I ordered a pizza. It was probably like beginning of July, maybe. I don't know. Like, I'll keep an eye out in the paper for coupons. Number one, I don't order like junk pizza. Like, I don't get Donato's, I don't get Papa John's, I don't get Domino's. I know the last time I even had a Domino's pizza, it was just gross. And Pizza Hut is filing for bankruptcy, so looks like Pizza Hut's going out of business. You know, I can remember back when I was a kid in the 80s, and I just remember how awesome Pizza Hut was back then. And then we got this place called Godfather's Pizza, which was really good, but it wasn't like as big of a chain as Pizza Hut was. And then we got Little Caesars Pizza. And Little Caesars Pizza, because you got two pizzas. And back then, man, I tell you, Little Caesars was amazing. And it's garbage now. Like, I had a Little Caesars probably It might have been when my dad died in 2015 or 2016, because it seemed like I ordered pizzas in one time for the guys that were doing work for me, and you know, it was food, but it wasn't good. Like, you know, maybe to like younger taste buds, I don't know. It must have been amazing, but no, it was just like, oh my gosh, people eat this? It just tasted like cardboard with some pizza flavoring on it. It was largely tasteless, I should say. It's not like it didn't have a taste. It just didn't taste like pizza, really. Anyway, that was Little Caesars today. But I'm telling you, when it first opened up, it was like, oh my god, this is the best pizza ever. Yeah, Pizza Hut filing for bankruptcy. I can't, that's hard to believe. But believe me when I tell you, back in the day, I couldn't wait to go to Pizza Hut because they had like arcade games. Our Pizza Huts, or in this area, they always had like a tabletop Pac-Man. It was like a arcade machine of Pac-Man or Mrs. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man or whatever. Mrs. or Miss? I don't know, Miss Pac-Man, whatever. And Zimzer Pac-Man. And I'm trying to remember the games they had. They had Pac-Man, they probably had Donkey Kong. And they had stand-up arcades too, machines, but they always had like 3 or 4 tables with glass tops on them that were like, you know, Pac-Man, Galaga, Joust, probably. You know, those classic Atari arcade games. And they had like the salad bar. You know, when I think of all the places that have salad bars now, or even throughout the 80s, it seems like Pizza Hut was like the first to do that. And I may be absolutely wrong. Somebody would be like, no, Brad, it was this place. And then I'll be like, oh, yes, I stand corrected. That's right. But I really think of it as Pizza Hut. Now, I know Pizza Hut, they had like it was like a pizza salad bar where they'd bring different pizzas out. And then you could just take a slice from each while just paying like one price. And it was all you can eat. Can you imagine all you can eat pizza? Now, all of our local Pizza Hut restaurants have long closed down. Like, and I'm talking about like walk-in Pizza Hut restaurants where you could actually sit down and enjoy a meal. What's funny is there's a place here by me that used to be a Pizza Hut probably 30 years ago. I don't even really remember. I don't even remember it being a Pizza Hut when I first moved to this area in 1996. But I know it was a Pizza Hut because, you know, I'd been in this area or through this area prior to that, so I knew that that was a Pizza Hut. And I don't know. I think it turned into a bank. And then I don't even know what it is now. It might be like a I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'd have to drive by and like look at the sign. But the funny thing is the shape of the roof is still Pizza Hut. Like you can be like, oh yeah, that place. Like if you know what you're looking for, you're gonna be able to go like, oh yes, that place definitely used to be a Pizza Hut. And it's like there's a McDonald's. It's the same way. The old McDonald's, they turned into a bank, and I think it's like a car wash now. But the main part of the building still looks like an old McDonald's from the 80s. But there's a Pizza Hut, but it's like a carry-out only, and I think they might do delivery out of there. I don't know, and I've not ordered from them in well over 20 years. But, you know, again, we've got better pizza here. There's Grandma's Pizza. Which, I mean, Grandma's Pizza is like, it's like the epitome of like old country pizza. Like, it's not the best pizza in the world, but for the most part, they use real ingredients. The cheese is greasy, super greasy cheese, and loads of pizza sauce, and it's pretty good pizza. But it kind of in a way tastes a little bit generic. And then my two favorites are like Donato's Pizza. They have an amazing thin crust pizza. They've got an amazing hand-tossed pizza, and it's consistently good, and their quality is consistently good. Though over the past year or so, they've been messing up my orders more often, so I don't know what that's all about. Maybe lack of attention to detail or something. Trying to think. Oh, and then Jet's Pizza. Jet's Pizza is kind of newer around here, but it's like a Detroit style deep dish, and oh my gosh, it is so freaking good. But anyway, I was like, I was talking about my groceries, and I went like way off on a massive tangent about pizza. Welcome to Brad M73 Gaming. But yeah, I just, you know, I went to the oh, I remember now. Yeah, I was talking about like how much my dentist bill was. So yeah, I'm not going to be spending too much money in the next few months. Except for I'm going to do the pre-order for the Star Trek Enterprise refit from Tomy. Now, if you guys have seen my original Tomy Enterprise, if you've seen I've shared pictures on my Discord. I've probably shared pictures on my. Oh, this guy's almost out of fuel. It is my Tomy Enterprise is a true thing of beauty. It really, really is. And it's appreciated in value tremendously. Originally, it was like $599. That was with free shipping, mind you. It's full die-cast metal. It's got lights that some of them blink, some of them don't. But it's one of those things that you have to see in person to be able to appreciate the beauty of it. It's that good. So they're going to be starting a pre-order on August 1st, 2024 for the next version, which is the Enterprise refit, which would be the Enterprise from the original motion picture, and Wrath of Khan and The Search for Spock, at which point it was destroyed. And then, of course, we all know In Search of Spock, they leave in a Klingon ship. Then they go back in time to Earth and they save the whales. And then they go back to the future where they're labeled as heroes for saving the universe again, thanks to saving the whales. And then they're given a new ship, which is I think a refit. Well, it's a renaming of a Constitution II class ship in the Enterprise A, which is the 1701A version of the Enterprise. Anyway, it's not that version. It's just the refit version. The two look exactly the same. And for movie nerds like myself, the exact same filming model was used for all the movies for that variant. But anyway, it's pretty cool that they're bringing that out, and it starts tomorrow. Runs until I want to say September 12th. It might be the 13th, but I'm pretty sure it goes through September 12th. The refit version is going to be $100 more. It's going to be, instead of being $599, it's going to be $699. So essentially, instead of $600, it's going to be $700. Expect this one to go up in value because, you know, once they're basically what Tomy is doing with these is they are basically doing the limited run and then they're destroying the molds. So it's not like they're going to be able to come back like in 10 years and be like, oh yeah, you know, we're going to re-release this. They would have to completely remanufacture and retool all the modes. And, you know, in that case, hopefully they would choose to, you know, make any future versions even better. But that's not what the plan is. The plan is to do a, you know, special edition, and if you snooze, you lose kind of a thing. And I'm going to actually buy 2 of them. And I thought about buying 3 of them, and I could buy 3 of them because then I could sell 2 of them for more than double what they're worth. I mean, just, you know, like I said, I spent $5.99 on my original Enterprise. Right now, if you go to eBay, occasionally you'll find somebody selling them for, like I saw one the other day, it was $1,700 or $1,800, somewhere in that price range. And I know that the majority of them are selling for $2,500 or more. So that's a pretty good return on investment. That's more than 300% return on your investment. So yeah, pretty darn good. And I expect the refit version to do the same thing. I'm sure that it will have a very high resale value. So even if you order it now, you have to pay now. That's the bad thing. You have to pay now, and then you know, you're going to have to wait a year because it's not going to ship until late 2025. I hope I make it through 2025. I know my mom's health isn't doing well. I'm constantly thinking about my own mental health. I'm going to be sad as it's going to really freaking suck. I don't have brothers or sisters or anything like that that I can really rely on for help. I have some step siblings, but I'm not necessarily close to them. They're not my, I've never really thought of them as my family, really. And I don't really think they've ever thought of me as their family. Yeah, I've certainly never really been treated as family. So, you know, they're just like people that I know. And, yeah, it's kind of weird. But I know that I'm probably going to lose it for a while. There's going to be a lot of new responsibilities that I'm going to have to take on because of that. And, you know, I don't know. I'm going to have a farm that I'm going to have to somehow take care of. And, yeah, it's just going to be really weird. It's not a farm that I'm going to farm. Like, I'm not going to be growing crops or anything. So I know a lot of the farming simulator people are going to be like, no, it's not. I wouldn't have enough acreage to really make a ton of money on. So, yeah, I mean, maybe if I split the money over decades, I might eventually be able to eke out a profit, but, yeah, I don't know. So, anyway, it's just gonna freaking suck. My mom's not doing great. You know, I don't know how much time she's got left. I hope that she has a lot of time left. But, you know, I know that she's been losing optimism. And I know that, I hate to say this, I think my mom lies to me about how severe her situation is, because she knows that I don't. Well, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't know, but I think she doesn't want me to worry about her. And so, real-time rain starting within 15 minutes. Is the big storm come-a-thing? We're supposed to get some pretty severe storms this afternoon, so I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check my time here. I think I just triggered somebody. Oh no, there's just like a little dinky shower here. Actually, oh no. Yeah, it's just like a little dinky shower. It looks like all the really severe stuff went south of us, like way south of us. Which, I don't have a problem with that. I just ask that everybody stay safe. The weather guy, when they were talking about the tornado, they're like, be sure to be in your safe space. And I'm like, my safe space is at the library at the University of Southern California. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but I was just imagining my safe space. I don't have a freaking safe space. It's all the combat area. I'm a grizzled vet. No, I'm not an actual armed services veteran. I'm a veteran of the meme wars of 2018. Oh, and check this out. So, okay, everybody knows about that, you know, former President Donald Trump, you know, somebody tried to assassinate him. I think that's horrible. I think it should be condemned regardless of the political spectrum that you're on. That man is not... I never thought of him as a racist. He's definitely not a Nazi and all this other stuff that people say about Trump. Is he the most awesome guy in the universe? No, he needs to shut his freaking mouth and like be a little bit more tactful, I think. But that's just his personality. It's always been the way he is, and it's like, okay, you know what you're getting with Donald Trump. Anyway, regardless, when he got shot, CNN was posting the photographs of him, you know, as the Secret Service is carrying him away, and you know, he's got blood coming down his face, the side of his face, and then there's the picture of the flag in the background that everybody loves or hates, depending on the side of the aisle that you're on. And basically what I was doing was I was posting those original photos from CNN to my Facebook page, kind of as a record of what was happening, because it was all happening in real time, and it was unbelievable, and I just could not believe what I was watching. Was it yesterday or the day before, Facebook started blurring out those pictures, saying that they're fake and that they're edited versions of the original photos. They're not. They're the original photos that CNN posted. So if they're fake, CNN did it, because I literally took them off the CNN website, and and I've compared them with all the original photos, and aside from like maybe a slight bit of color balance and maybe a little bit of, you know, pixel noise removal. Pixel noise is like if you were to take like a digital image and you zoom in, you'll see kind of like almost like a staticky pattern, and that's called noise, and it's just part of the digital photography process. And let's see, what do we have to get here? Pallets or something? Oh, yeah. Anyway, it's nothing unusual. And as far as I can tell, that's the only slight edit that they've done. And yet Facebook is like, you know, the people in the image, the agents are seen to be smiling. They're not smiling. They're like trying to get the president out of the former president out of the area. Anyway, I'm absolutely shocked at the amount of misinformation and disinformation that is occurring in the media in the run-up to the next American election. And it's concerning, and I only see it coming from one political side, as I have for many years. And I believe we're being... I don't like to get political in my videos. I don't want to tell people which side to vote for. I think you should all do that on your own accord. But I just want people, and I beg people, don't give in to groupthink. Make your own decisions for yourself. Do your own research and reading, and make your own decisions about who you feel is truly the right person to lead a country. Doesn't have to be the United States. It doesn't have to, you know, it could be any country in the world. But I always feel that, you know, you should actually see and look at a person's record. What have they done while in office or in previous office, and vote for them based on their actions and their merit. If they do things bad, that's a negative. If they do good things, that's a positive. And you want to vote for the candidate that's got the more positives than the negatives. Sometimes it might be the candidate that you may not like everything about. And maybe it is somebody that you like. I don't know. I can't answer that question for you. But anyway, there is so much misinformation going on in the world right now. AI is both really cool and really freaking scary. The amount of artificially intelligent driven posts that I see on Facebook is astonishing. I see so many of them with, like, you know, it'll say like new Russian fighter jet, and it's basically like some AI generated thing, and you can tell. I mean, I've been into photography for well over 30 years. Well, I've been in and around photography almost my entire life, whether it be analog, you know, analog meaning actual film. You know what that is? That strip of stuff that people used to expose in order to capture light on film, or digitally. I mean, I got into digital photography back in the 90s. Probably in 1997 I bought my first digital camera, and I just kind of upgraded over the years more and more. And I can definitely tell when a picture's fake. I see these ads. They're not even ads. They're just like these. It'll be like, oh, beautiful fighter pilots, and it'll show like all these women who are like perfect 10s, and they're all like in flight suits around like F-22s or F-35s, and it's so fake. I mean, yes, there are definitely female pilots out there flying F-22s and F-35s. Those aren't them. They just aren't. Do we have to unpack another one? Okay. Oh. Oh, great. We've got a bunch of this to do. I think I've only got about a minute left. And so I'm going to have to pack it in. But let's try to get this done. %. And there we go. All right. Deliver and spread gravel. Oh my gosh, that's going to be a nightmare. How are we going to deliver and spread gravel down into those places? I have no clue. All right. Well, we're going to have to do it anyway. Let's... You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that either. I'm going to store that guy, that guy, this guy, this guy, that guy. I'm probably going to have to pull that one back out, but we'll see. All right, that's going to be it for this episode. As always, do not forget to hit that like button. Smash it. Leave comments. I always love hearing from you guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe for this and many more videos. This has been Construction Simulator on the European map. We're working on the grandstand. We'll be back in the next episode to finish it up. Now, who knows? It might be... We're only at 32%. That would tell me that there's at least 2 more episodes after this, but who knows? I'm Pradham73. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.